Her husband, she had two cats and a dog.
Oh, I can kind of see now.
But like, she was like, y'all gonna spend so y'all gonna spend a weekend over my house.
Have
Isn't
you
that
seen
cool?
this lady since, or?
No, I haven't seen her since I switched schools. Cause I went to Harriet Tubman Elementary, then I went to Beecher Hills from second to fifth.
Well, I never had anyone do that, but I can kind of remember like when I was going to school. I guess people liked me in school, like teachers and stuff like that. And I can remember like y'all gonna laugh, but I can remember like the lunch ladies. I remember going to lunch, not even like my actual teachers, them giving me containers of like those things of cookies and stockings with candy in it, because I was always real. I showed like manners to them.
He was the good kid.
Yeah, it was never like, bitch, give me that pizza.
The kid that came from a good home.
Hey,
yeah,
bruh,
so they always gave me shit.
Have y'all just think about like situations that y'all have been in like with adults, or like when y'all was little. Have y'all like just thinking about like just looking back?
I see where this is going. Go ahead.
Y'all, like do y'all feel as if like some adults like kind of came off kind of creepy or kind of weird to y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, or just looking back at
listen, I've had a few teachers.
I guess I wasn't that attractive, so
I've had a few teachers where I wish that they would have came on to me the way I was coming on to them.
I wasn't lucky enough to fuck.
No, I'm not
Jordon,
saying not even like on no teacher shit. I'm talking about like just being around like just certain adults and like they just ain't come off like kind of weird, like, or I was really trying to like refrain from saying like pedophile-ish, but like
I see. I know where you was going. My answer is just I wish that they was on the same energy that I was on, because I was really, man, Miss Jordon, oh my God, I got to get into my bag. There's a few teachers that I've loved in my lifetime. I think Miss Kelly, let's see, Miss Warren, Miss Jordon. When I got to middle school, I was doing some crazy things for Miss Jordon. So with Miss Jordon, and this is, oh man, this is bad. First, I did like a 10-part poem series. Right?
For her?
So every day, this is what I would do. Every day, I would go home, type up a poem,
this nigga got
print it out on cardstock paper, which is the hard shit. I would walk in my room, walk in my mom's room, get some of her perfume, spray it on the paper.
Spray female perfume.
Listen to me. It's crazy, right? Spray perfume on it. Take the shit to school the next day. Give it to her. Now, like the first two of them, she posted it up. Oh, that's nice, that's cute, oh, whatever. Then I think she probably started to realize this is getting weird.
Out of hand. Like,
but I love Miss Jordon so much.
I got one to beat you.
Ah, shit.
I got one to beat you.
But I love Miss Jordon so much. She was fine, built just right, old enough. I was like, my God, I'm only 13, I'm only 12, but I love you, Miss Jordon. I love you so much.
Miss Jordon, if you see me now, I will tap that ass.
I want to find her now. I've been in every school directory trying to see where she done went.
A couple teachers. I want Miss Alexander, Miss Rector, goddamn Miss Johnson. Oh my God.
Okay.
It got bad with Miss Jordon though, because I think at my worst, after I did the 10-part poem series, I said, okay, this is gonna be my
I ain't never shot no shot like that. Like,
I got you though. I got you.
After that, I said,
let's say.
I said, hold on. After that, I said, this is the perfect time. So now I'm gonna ask her to be my date to the 8th grade dance. I got real with it. So I asked her how she felt about it. She was like, I don't really know if that'll be accepted. I said, okay, bet. I went to the principal, Mr. Sims. Shout out to you. This is when you was principal at Paul D. West.
Hey, shout out to Mr. Sims.
Went to Mr. Sims. I said, hey, listen, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go with Miss Jordon to the 8th grade dance. How you feel about that? He said, I mean, I'm cool with it. I mean, she already gonna be there anyway, but I mean, yeah. So I went to Miss Jordon and I said, well, we now have principal's approval.
This nigga here, bro, is aggressive.
And then she was just like, no, I think you should just find somebody else. I was like, I feel what you're saying. I get it. I was like, okay. Yeah, go ahead, kid.
But man, I think I got one to top you, my G. I think I got one to top you. So I was real young. So let's say if the lady was about our age now, I was really, really young, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went almost that route you went, except for I got graphic, and I got in trouble.
Oh,
so
no.
I was saying shit like, I can't remember, but I want to eat your ass, stuff like that.
Kevin, you said this to your teacher.
And I didn't even listen. I was a kid, so I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. And so I'm just writing this stuff, right? I'm writing this stuff. I want to eat your ass. I think that was the only thing I
to a teacher.
Okay, sit down like that thing. Now I was a kid. Now I can laugh at this stuff now because I'm a kid.
You want to eat your ass? Hold on, you was
I don't know what I don't know what I was talking about. I didn't know anything about sex.
I'm sitting here trying to make real nice little subtle
That's
poems.
not what I. That's what I'm saying. I got
This
you beat.
nigga Kev,
So I'm
dove
writing
in.
this stuff. I don't know all top. I'm writing this stuff. I'm a kid.
This nigga dove in deep.
This is a lady like our age now.
Yeah.
So I'm writing this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I can't remember, but I remember it had something to do with ass. I don't know. But
Wow.
the thing was,
eat your
I was
ass.
smart enough not to put the name on, and I think I might have left it on. This was years ago. I don't know. It was a baby.
So it's pretty much anonymous.
Yes, but I was
Okay.
dumb enough because the lady saw our papers months and months and days before that, so she knew my handwriting. She's like, this nigga's Kevin. And I remember I got my ass towed out the frame for that, and I almost got kicked out of school.
Kevin, you nasty, man.
Listen, I was a kid. When I tell
wanna
y'all, I
eat
was
your
like,
ass. I didn't even know that was a thing until like 20.
well,
I
because
wanna
it
eat
was
your
not.
ass.
It was not a thing. It was only a thing because I didn't know what sex was at that time. I guess. So I assumed that's what. Maybe she had a fat ass. I'm only doing this off of like bits of memory.
That is crazy.
But whatever it was not what you were doing.
That nigga
and it
Kev
was.
one of them booty flakes.
It was. But now I only say this now because I'm grown, and it was like, oh shit, what I did that was
Hey, bro,
wrong
you
as a
really-
motherfucker.
You was bold as hell with that one, boy.
I wasn't because I didn't
ain't
write my
never-
name on it, bro. I didn't write my name on it. I
Nigga,
don't
still,
think.
bro, you still bold for just for writing that shit and putting.
I
and
was
giving it to
dumb.
the-
I wasn't bold. It was dumb. It was not. I was a kid. I was a child. I wasn't a teenager.
And I know it came from a good place because you had a genuine crush on the bitch. But damn,
Nah,
but back
yeah.
to Christmas,
You can't
man. I
tell
got a
Shawty
question
to
for
eat
y'all,
your
man.
ass.
I
What's
got a
up?
question for y'all, man. Off that shit, like, what was there one thing that you guys wanted that you guys didn't get? To this day, you like, damn, I wish I could have got that.
a small loan of $1 million.
I'm talking about as a
Yes.
kid, man.
Man,
I'm talking about as a
honestly,
kid.
I can't sit here and flex and say that
Nigga, yes.
say that I did. Nah.
kid. There was not one
Yes.
specific thing that stuck out.
Nah, cause cause I was a very simple ass kid. Like I wasn't outside, so I didn't need bikes and I didn't need scooters and I didn't need all that dumb shit. I'm inside all day just wanting to play video games. So whatever video game was hot, 9 times out of 10 it was a Grand Theft Auto. I asked for it, I got that shit. 9 times out of 10, shit, my dad would pick up on my like gaming habits, so he would just pick up like shit like Madden every now and then, even though I didn't give a fuck about Madden, even though that shit was hard back then. He got me Madden 05 one year, and if anybody knows Madden, y'all know that was a good one. I was like, what is this shit? I played it every now and then. I wish I knew then what I knew now, but
Well.
anyway. Yeah, they always did their best to like make do. Like even the little shit. Like I remember Guitar Hero had just stepped on the scene, and that shit was taking over the gaming industry.
Nigga, bruh, we had
All
the,
I would
the drums,
Yeah, the
and
rock
all
band
that,
shit.
Bruh.
See, I would
how old are y'all
literally
when this?
just-
See this stuff.
I was like in middle school.
Yeah.
See, when this stuff was the stuff that y'all talk about. See, I'm thinking about actual toys. So like my thing was and now I'm seeing.
Well, see, the
I'm
generations
seeing-
are different
it's
now.
Different.
Y'all like toys, we like games and
Like,
electronics.
yeah.
Now these niggas are just
I
these
had
kids want
games.
tablets now, so I can get the app.
But see, the thing was, I'm gonna come back to the question. But I had games too. We had computer games that you could plug up to the thing. We had Tiger Electronic little games that you could
See, we
play.
ain't really
Game
want
Boy
that
Advance.
shit. Y'all ain't
When
want
I
that
got
shit.
like, let's say, how old were y'all when y'all was getting these Madden games?
If we talking Madden, we talking about 10, 11, 12.
So at that time, for me, it would be Game Boy Advance. It'd be that's when
yeah,
I was
I remember.
getting that.
Bro, I was.
So
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying, I was
I got
at
one of
that
those
age
one
when I was
Christmas, I
getting
remember.
I had
that.
Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy SP, Game Boy like nigga like.
I stopped at Game Boy Advance, maybe SP.
Yeah.
But,
But,
when they
yeah.
had that SP, that motherfucker flip. Oh yeah, that.
I think that's
bro,
right when I
that's what
stopped.
changed the game right there.
Yeah.
When that shit flipped, we
Yeah.
was like, oh shit.
But the one thing I can remember that I wanted, and I'm gonna bring it back around. The one thing I wanted was, I say 1998, 1999, right when the movie Wild West came out. There was a 8-inch.
This nigga back there with the 99.
Because I'm talking about kids. I'm older than y'all, so this is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anything like this is stuff like, okay, so it was like an 8-inch Will Smith, Jim West. It was like a doll, and
I had that. I know exactly what you talking. I swear to God, I had that. Bro, me and my brother both got one, bro. We still got that shit. It's in storage, bro.
I'm about to bring it back around real quick.
I swear to God, I
was at Toys R Us. My mom could not. She would not get it for me, right? Mm-hmm. She couldn't afford to get it for whatever reason. By the time she could, it was gone.
They always.
I would
like
say
that.
when I start making my own money and I could order it online, I actually have one in the box. I bought it online.
You still got it in the box, bro.
I have mine in I will show y'all. It's in the box.
Fine. Y'all remember?
I have it in the box. I bought it because I always wanted it from then.
I remember one Christmas. I was little, but y'all remember Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah. That's my friend Brandon's favorite movie.
Fucked up his name. That's a great Christmas movie too. Actually, I should have thrown that in there as one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. Home Alone, Jingle All the Way is probably a close second. I had Turbo Man. I had a Turbo Man.
That actually was,
and those were rare.
But I think Brandon said he had one too.
But see, I didn't know
that
was still rare.
You still got that, bro?
I don't have it. Bro, I wish I did. Like, I fucked that little Turbo Man up. He was a big Turbo Man too, but that's neither here nor there. Like, I can't say that my parents ever left me without like. My mom.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it was one thing that you wanted. It was very small. Yeah. Which I came back around and bought it later in life.
Around Christmas time, bro. Like growing up, bro, we never really didn't get what we like we were saying. Like we always pretty much, bro. I would say we was really spoiled for real. And then my aunt, like. The one that you met over on MLK or whatever.
Yeah.
She like growing up, like she really pretty much got us every fucking thing. Like nigga, like. And
always say that they can't afford it. Now, if I know anything, price,
like we knew she was getting that.
The price of living was so much better back then. I know y'all can afford that damn $20 toy. Mm-hmm. Like my mom, we used to go back to the Guitar Hero shit when we used to go to every electronic store. It was on demo everywhere. I would run up to it, play it. A white boy would walk past, seeing me killing that shit, think he could kill me. No, white boy, you cannot. I'm going to murder you at Guitar Hero.
Come on, bro.
My mom would see that shit every time. And then I think I was acting a fool that year on some goofball shit. So I ain't think I was getting nothing. I went out to the damn trunk. She said, open the trunk. I look in there, it's a Guitar Hero 2. I said, oh, man, thank you. And I did not deserve that shit. But that's just go to show you, man. My parents, they always did make a way as far as gift giving.
That mine did.
I can't take nothing away from on that.
I don't know if it was Christmas shit or not, but was there anything that your folks like did not allow y'all to have? Like when I was growing up, I guess because of her house, my mom would not.
Games, like Destroy Y'all Humans, like that little alien video game, that or BB guns and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But
I got something to beat that, man. Y'all gonna be like, what?
My mom actually didn't like Grand Theft Auto. She didn't like me playing that. So me being in a separated house, my dad bought the game, but it had to stay at his house. Oh, I hated that shit. It had to stay at his house. So every weekend or every other weekend when I go to his house, I could play Grand Theft Auto. But other than that, when I came home, I couldn't play that shit. I couldn't bring it home with me. If she saw that shit, Oscar, what is that? Then she called my daddy mad as hell. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto wasn't the move. But go ahead, Kev.
For me, and one thing I always wanted, I as a kid, not as a teenager or anything like that, my mom wouldn't allow me to bring, like, she wouldn't buy like silly putty because of her house or her apartment. I want you to get that shit on my cover of my wall.
That's nasty shit though. I don't like none of that.
But as a kid, you wanted it.
Bro, I fuck with, even to this day, bro. Like if I see some silly putty, bro, I'm playing with that shit for hours. But the thing is, and it never fucking fails, bro. I swear, like on everything I love. The last time I had silly putty, bro, it happens every fucking time, bro. I'm playing with the shit, and I fall asleep, and that shit gets stuck right in the goddamn sheet.
But see, that's what I'm saying. My mama didn't like that
any
shit.
Fabric, bro. Silly putty is gonna fuck that shit.
That's why my mama didn't allow that. She didn't want to buy it. Don't ask me. And it was another thing I always wanted on TV. Yeah, I remember this thing called Creepy Crawlers where you would make
yeah,
bugs.
yeah.
My mama didn't play that shit either.
Yeah.
She straight said, nah,
all
nigga.
that weird, nasty shit, slime from Nickelodeon, Play-Doh.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
No, we not doing that.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. My mama ain't fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. She thought them shits was a devil.
My auntie said that.
I still
my
got
auntie
Yu-Gi-Oh
said that
cards.
bullshit.
Like,
One of
to
my
this
aunts
day.
said that
She
bullshit.
said we not fucking with no Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Them shits represent evil.
The devil,
all those monsters and shit.
My aunt said the same
Like
bullshit.
what,
Yeah.
bitch? Like
Y'all sleep. I still got that shit.
I had a box. Yeah, I had a book.
Pokemon cards, my
I had
nigga.
a book. I got a
Yu-Gi-Oh
book.
cards, my real nigga shit, man. Hey, look.
Keep them. I got a
keeping
book.
them.
I got 2 books.
I ain't letting
just
go
gave
of
my.
these.
I fucked up and just gave my
did you
brother
draw that
those.
shit?
Huh?
The we talking about the WWE box.
Man, I went to Home
you
Depot,
child.
and this is when they used to like had a little.
Oh,
You
this
go
was a
in
long
there,
time
and then
ago, though.
they used to let like the little kids build shit. So
Well,
they
that's
let us
actually
build
dope because I
little
couldn't do
chest.
that if I wanted to be honest, because I can't draw for shit.
They let us build a little chest, and I was really hooked on.
I had a lot of
wrestling back
Pokemon
then.
shit. I just
Hey,
gave
bro,
my
How much you want for that box though?
I'm not selling those cards. I'm keeping
Anything
them.
would
I'm
be
not
too
talking
much
about
for
the
that.
box,
shit
I'm
is
talking about
long.
the box.
the actual
box.
box itself.
Box
Legit made, bro.
itself.
I'm keeping
Anything
that
would be
too.
too much. That shit.
Damn,
Sentimental
that's-
value.
but-
I'm keeping
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's a good weed
I
box.
just- yeah.
man.
Oh my god!
He had to turn
Now
something
that you
innocent
mention
like that.
it, I'm not gonna turn that into
Bruh,
that.
you sleep, bro. I need another
Fuck that.
geek
You
box,
got something
bruh.
else to add on this? Because
No, I'm just saying. I think I just gave recently, like a year or so ago, my my little brother all my Pokemon cards. I think I'm gonna take them back.
Yeah, take that back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take them shits back. But okay.
I want to get into something different, man. I don't know if y'all familiar, but I think this would be a good conversation to have. Gospel artist Diedrich Hatton, he put out
I don't listen to gospel. I don't listen to gospel. Y'all can have that.
it's okay. He put out a project with Zaytoven. I don't know what the fuck Zaytoven is doing
I
out
press
here.
play on that. I've heard it.
You have. I don't know what the
Was
fuck.
it gospel? Go ahead. I'm gonna say this because I don't know about him, or I'm not religious.
This is the first time I've ever heard Diedrich Hatton like this.
My biggest thing is because I don't know that brother, but my thing is you have to be a fool to believe that this man is not having sex. This man is not doing this. So as a person, okay, he's an artist, even if he's Christian or not, allow that man to be a man and make his music or do whatever it is. And it's not a big, it's not, okay.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna put it like this.
It's
right?
not.
I can see if the nigga went to a church and sung that shit.
Bro, I'm gonna put it simple
You know
as
what I
this,
mean?
right? I know these couples. This one couple.
Mm-hmm.
They've been together for like a fucking ever, right?
These gospel artists or something.
No, like these are Christian people. Like they go to church, they're like religious as hell. You know what I'm saying? So the lady, goddamn, apparently like they've been married forever, whatever. But like they sexual lives, just.
Try not to move the mic further away from you, nigga. I've been noticing.
I be talking.
We're gonna
with my
have a
hands
talk
and shit.
next episode about some of the goals that I have for the. Go ahead.
But yeah, so yeah, bruh. So like they end up having having this argument and shit, and she end up like just blurting out saying, "I want to get fucked too."
Oh.
I'm
What's
like,
wrong?
whoa. So,
But, I mean,
so my thing is, there's nothing wrong with that. But like, if you're like Christian and religious, all this type of shit,
like you
don't sit here and judge shit like that when you saying shit like this. You see what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Like
Agreed.
like, cause at the end of the day, bro, sex is something that everybody fucking desires and wants at the end of the day. It's human nature.
You have to have it
like
to
that.
reproduce.
So you can't.
I'm not down on that brother for that.
Yeah, so you to down somebody or talk, belittle somebody because they saying shit in a way that you may not, like it.
Yeah.
Bitch, fuck you. Because
does this guy fancy himself as a gospel singer, or does he make gospel music and do others music?
He's pure gospel.
So he hasn't made anything outside of that.
Yeah, this is a stretch.
Well, that might be him venturing into